From CIS-Data Foundation's exam point of view, questions on multi-source CMDB are very common and confusing. In this video, I will help you clearly understand identification, reconciliation, and data source priority with simple examples. Let's start. Here the first question is, what is the primary purpose of a multi-source CMDB? Option A, store data from one source. Option B, combine data from multiple sources into single CMDB. Option C, remove serial relationships. Option D, manage incidents. The correct option is option B, combine data from multiple sources into single CMDB. It means same C data comes from discovery integrations manual, because the meaning itself is that multi-source CMDB. It means multiple sources. So CMDB data comes from the multiple sources. What are the multiple sources? Here multiple sources includes discovery, integrations, manual. For example, manual is Excel data. So data comes from the discovery, integrations, Excel. So the final goal is combine all data into one unified CA. This is the concept of multi-source CMDB. Next one. What is the biggest challenge in a multi-source CMDB environment? Option A, UI performance. Option B, duplicate records and conflicting values. Option C, network issues. Option D, user roles. The correct answer is, even if data is come from the multi-source CMDB environment, then automatically it will come duplicate records and conflicting takes place, because multiple source has the same CA, because it has the duplicate CA creation problem and different values. It will lead to the conflicts formation. So that's why IRE is there, identification, reconciliation, and engineering is there to prevent these issues. Next one. Which process ensures that incoming data is matched to the correct CI? Option A, reconciliation. Option B, identification. Option C, incident. Option D, workflow. So the correct answer is identification. Why identification is correct? Because identification itself is their CA matching logic. It uses rules as serial number, name plus IP. For example, in system behavior, if same serial number will match, then it will update in the system. Then if new serial number or new IP address will come, then it will create the new CI. That's the logic behind it. Next one. Which process ensures that only tested data updates the CI? Option A, identification. Option B, reconciliation. Option C, business tool. Option D, UI policy. Which process ensures that only trusted data updates the CI? The correct answer is reconciliation. Reconciliation means data control or quality control. Quality data control decides which source can update data. Next one. What is data source priority? Option A, priority of incidents. Option B, order of CA creation. Option C, ranking of sources to decide which data is trusted. Option D, user role. The correct answer is option C, ranking of sources to decide which data is trusted. Here the explanation is, for example, each source gets a priority. For example, sources means we have different sources of their CA. Discovery source is there, integration source is there, manual source is there. So decide the data is based on the sources. For example, we can consider the source as the data for discovery is a high, and integration is medium, and manual is a low priority. We can decide. We can take best example. For in case of exam paper evaluation, 3 persons will evaluate: teacher, and another is friend, and other is student. Because if the paper evaluates by teacher and marked as 90 marks, and another one, if the paper is evaluated with friend, he scored with 95 marks, and if the paper is evaluated with the student, he scored with 70 marks. Then here, what's the priority? What source get priority? Generally, we can think, because teacher will get the priority. That is a basic rule. Same logic we can apply here. Here, higher priority wins, because in the exam paper, teacher had good genuine priority. Same logic we can apply here. So higher priority get wins. If two sources update the same CA attribute with different values, what happens? Option A, both values stored. Option B, lower priority value stored. Option C, higher priority value overrides. Option D, random selection. So the correct answer is higher priority value overrides, because as we are already discussed, teacher gets a more priority as compared to the friend and student. So here higher priority value overrides. Reconciliation uses priority. Highest priority value is accepted. Then what happens when a lower priority source tries to update an attribute already set by a higher priority source? Option A, it overwrites. Option B, it is ignored. Option C, both values stored. Option D, CA deleted. As we already discussed, if the question paper evaluates with the teacher, student, or friend, then teacher if evaluate with the 90 marks, then friend evaluates with the 95 marks, and student evaluate with the 70 marks. Which will get high priority? Teacher will get high priority. Same logic we can apply in here. What happens when a lower priority source tries to update an attribute already set by a higher priority? So here what he is telling in the question, for example, if teacher already saved with 90 marks, then our friend with 95 marks is getting to update the marks. Then what will happen? It is ignored. Finally, teacher evaluation only, it will be stored. So reconciliation rule get the lower priority cannot override. Data remains unchanged. So lower priority with higher priority. Lower priority with friend evaluate with 95 marks. Higher priority, teacher evaluates with 90 marks. Then which will get higher good priority? Teacher only, no? Same logic here applying. Then which statement best describes the role of multi-source CMDB with IRE? Option A, multiple CA records are created. Option B, all data sources overwrite each other. Option C, data is consolidated into one CA with control updates. Option D, only manual data is used. Correct answer is option C. So data is consolidated into one CA without control updates. Because what is the final system behavior? System will behave with the only one CA, that is control updates and for the trusted data. Next one. Which of the following is true about data source priority? Option A, all sources are equal. Option B, priority determines which data is accepted. Option C, manual entry always wins. Option D, discovery is ignored. The correct answer is option B, priority determines which data is accepted. So here option A is wrong. All sources are not equal, because based on priority only it will get true. Then C, manual entry always wins. It's wrong. Only discovery entry only wins. Here what happened in D, discovery is ignored. It's also wrong. Discovery only selected here. So the correct answer is B, priority determines which data is accepted. What is the final outcome of a properly managed multi-source CMDB? Option A, duplicate CS. Option B, conflicting data. Option C, single CA with an accurate and consistent data. Option D, no CA. The correct answer is option C, single CA with accurate and consistent data. Because final outcome is what's the main core concept of final outcome of properly managed multi-source CMDB is CA, single CA with accurate and consistent data. This is a complete flow. Here, multiple sources send data. It means in ServiceNow, CMDB data comes from multiple sources. What are the multiple sources? Discovery is the one source, and import sets are the another source, and third-party tools are the another source. Third-party tools means Excel sheet manual entries. So each source can send different values for the same CI. For example, in multi-sources send data, here server A data comes from Discovery, RAM is 16 GB, and data come from Excel, the RAM is 32 GB. Which source can be selected? Because the data come from the discovery only selected. That is the IRE, identification reconciliation rule. Here, now system has conflict. Which value to take? This is common exam scenario. Here, which value will take? From discovery, data comes from discovery, RAM 16 GB only it will take. That is the rule. Next, identification finds the CI. It means identification checks whether the incoming data matches an existing CI. Simple example is all sources send server's name to the server AI. System checks if exists, update CMCI. If not exist, create new CI. Same logic we can apply here. If it exists, then update the CI. If it's new, create a new CI. Then reconciliation decides the correct data. So reconciliation decides which data is correct when multiple values are received. Simple example. So we have multiple sources. What are the multiple sources? From discovery, from Excel. Here discovery sending 16 GB data, RAM, and Excel sending RAM with 32 GB. Here, what is the correct data? Because data from discovery with 16 GB RAM only, it will correct. It is a reconciliation rule. Next one, data source priority will control the updates. It means data source priority defines which source can update or overwrite the data. So simple example is here discovery priority is high and Excel priority is low. Finally, discovery priority will get high priority. Final, one CI plus tested data. Here after applying all steps, there is no duplicates, corrected data selected, only tested updates allowed. Here the conclusion is identification plus reconciliation plus priority is equal to clean CMDB or clear CMDB. So if this helped your exam preparation, like and subscribe for more CIS-Data Foundations content. Also comment if you want more scenario-based questions from this topic. I hope you are understanding well. If you are facing any doubt, please comment in the comment section. Thank you. Wish you all the best, guys.